Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Nandini and I scored 632 out of 720 in NEET 2024 exam, and currently I'm preparing for NEET 2025. I scored 96.4% in my class 12th CBSE board examinations of 2023, and I got 97 out of 100 in English. In this video, I'll be sharing the tips and the tricks which I used to score 97 out of 100 in English, despite of studying less. I would say that's true. That's true. I did not study much for the paper of English as all of us do. So I was amongst one of us only. So I also did not study that much for English as I studied for physics, chemistry, and my core subjects. First of all, before I proceed further, I just want to request you people to please subscribe to my channel. I really want to hit 1000 subscribers. So please do help me with that, and please consider subscribing my channel. It really motivates me to shoot further videos, because I also have to prepare myself for my examination. But still, I think that no, I should help people. If I know the things a little bit, so then why not share with you people, all with you all people, so that it could help you also in any way. If it could help, then obviously I'll feel grateful. So please do consider subscribing my channel, and do tell me that how did you find the video in the comment section. So as you can see over here that I did not have my question paper with myself, because whichever previous videos I have shot, then in that I have kept my question paper in front of you all. But for English, I don't know where my question paper got misplaced. So I just thought of, why not take it from Google. Okay, so Google is the biggest help at the moment in today's time. So why not take the advantage? So here I have CBSE class 12th English core question paper 2023, and so I'll tell you the strategy which I followed. Okay, so for English, you know what you need to do is go for one shots. I personally did not read NCERT. I'm being very frank. I did not read NCERT word to word and line by line, because I did not have that much time. I had less time, so I had to maximize my output in that time only. So what did I do? I just went to YouTube and search for like one shots and all. So there are multiple videos available. Go and watch them. Okay, they teach in such an efficient way that whole of your syllabus will be covered in one video only most of the times. So please try to cover whole of the chapters and all the chapters. Do not leave any chapter untouched. Okay, that is a thing. Like, you never know that how, like, because you know what, you will be able to write in your language also, if you know the content. If you do not know the content only, then it becomes very difficult, right? So try to touch each and every chapter, and it hardly takes 50 minutes for each chapter. So now also a lot of time is left, so you can easily cover all the chapters. Okay, and English is a very scoring subject. It really boosts your overall aggregate percentage also, so please pay attention to it. You can, in a minimum or in a very less effort, you can gain a lot of marks through English. So please pay attention to it also. Okay, so I'm telling you the strategies, that what did I do. So I saw all the one shot videos, and I covered all my syllabus. Okay, I did not read NCERT. For poems, be very specific. Poems, so there has to be a question from poem. Okay, there will be choice, I guess, if I'll see my paper. So for poems, what you need to do is that go with the poetic devices, and just learn the poet's name, and get the crux of the poem. So in that way you will, okay, so get the crux of your poem, and then you'll be able to solve the questions, okay, whatever they'll give. So this was regarding that how you need to cover the syllabus, and please do not leave any chapter untouched. Please watch the one shot videos for all the chapters. Okay, so you have an idea for each and every chapter, so that even if the question comes, then you'll be able to answer, okay, in your words only. I basically did not solve any sample paper before going to my English examination. I scored 97, but I did not solve a sample paper. That's the truth, because I did not have that time only. So if you have, then to very well and good, but even if you don't have the time, then please put your time into physics, chemistry, and biology and mathematics, whatever it is. And just keep in mind that, see, I did not solve any sample paper. A friend of mine, she solved a sample paper. Still she did miss the questions. She wasn't able to attempt all the questions, and because she ran out of time. And I did not solve any sample paper, but still I was able to attempt all the questions, and I completed my paper on time. So what did I do? I mean, what did I keep in mind from the beginning only? That I have to be really swift and quick from the starting only. As soon as I got my paper, 15-minute time was given to read the questions, all the questions and all. So in that time, what did I do? I just went through the question paper once. I saw all the questions for once, okay, and then I was preparing all the answers in my head only, that what do I need to write for the literature part, and for the for that letter writing and essay writing, and what debate writing and all. So I was preparing the content in my head in that 15 minutes only. And in that 15 minutes I also read all my comprehensions. Like 2 comprehensions were there, if I'm not wrong. Yes, you can see here itself, like 2 comprehensions are there. This is the section A. Okay, section A, and then this comprehension, and one more. See, all the graphs and everything was given. So I just read both the comprehension in that 15 minutes time. So what did I do? I read both the comprehensions. I also read the literature part questions. I was preparing the answers in my head, and I also read that letter writing and essay writing portion. So this helped me to save time, so that I do not run short of time. So please do this also. Okay, now, okay, so now you know that how you need to start your paper, so that you do not run out of time. Okay, now, moving forward, now I'll be analyzing the paper, and I'll be telling you all that how I attempted it. Okay, so starting with the question. Okay, so section A is of reading skills. It was of 20 marks. So I said that I read it. So I read it twice. Okay, I did not read once. I read it twice. First of all, I read once. Then I went to the question wala part. Then I went to it, and then afterwards, after seeing all the question, I read it once again. Okay, and after reading it once again, then I came again to the question wala portion, and then I started answering it. Okay, and please remember to just see these keywords. Okay, except is written over here, and then okay, so please write according to the paragraph. Do not write according to your will, and do not just go on writing anything. That really irritates the examiner. Please be precise and to the point. Okay, so do not write anything. And many times, like paragraph 6 is given here, and then at times it is given, so that becomes more easier, right, to find answers. So you can do that here again. See, paragraph 1. Okay, so yeah, you can do that. Now moving ahead to the next paragraph. Okay, read the passage given below, section second comprehension. Okay, so it is given in points. Okay, again there are some graphs and some things are there, so ignore it. Okay, but not ignore it, obviously you'll have to answer according to that only, that graph and bar. And do not get panicked after seeing that, because you may get pie charts, or you may get some graphs like this only. So you have to answer accordingly, and once you are like you have time, then you'll be able to solve the questions. Okay, so yeah, what all the questions are, so you'll have to answer it accordingly. Okay, and whenever you are writing now, like if this is the correct option, then please write this also, like this also you need to write. Do not just write answer B. Do not do that. Just write the sentence associated with it also, that really clarifies your answer. Okay, so keep a habit of doing that also. I also used to do that. Now moving ahead, see, here or is given, okay, for visually impaired people. Okay, and complete the sentences, and selecting the most appropriate option. So you might find all the options to be relevant. Okay, it might happen, because many a times it happens that after reading the paragraph, or when you read all the options, then you think that all of them are correct, so you'll have to go with the most correct one. Okay, So keep that in mind. Okay, it might happen because obviously vocabulary is a bit tougher side, is a bit on a bit tougher side, so please pay attention to that. Okay, so mm so this was it. Now moving forward. Okay, section B, creative writing skills. So what I used to do now, that if I'm getting the things in, if I'm getting the things in my head, and if I'm getting the content in my head, then I used to write them. But you know what happens, that you have to prepare the answer at that point only at the examination center. So you might have, it might happen that you're not getting the words and you're not getting the content because you are getting panicked, or because of you're getting tensed, so you're not getting the things. So what I used to do, I also suffered from this thing. So what I used to do, I used to leave the leave the answer sheet, like leave portions of the answer sheet for writing the answers at the end. Means if I'm not getting the answers, and if I'm not hitting the things at that point, so I used to leave it. I used to skip the part and move on to the next part. So like, see here, the internal choice has been given. So just decide at the time of reading only, in that 15 minutes, decide that which one you have to attempt. That really helps. And in question number 4 also, please decide that whichever you will write. Okay, so keep that in mind. But if you're not getting the things at that time, so leave 1 page or 2 page or whatsoever as per your marks required. Like here, though 5 marks were there for this one, and 5 marks were there for this one, so you can leave it at that time. Okay, so you'll complete it at the last. Now moving ahead. Now please be careful with this, only one you need to attempt. It might happen like people end up attempting both of them and wasting their time without any reason. So please don't do that. Be careful from the beginning only. Okay, now all is there, so you can attempt it, and if you're not getting at that time, then keep it for the last. Attempt any one from the following. Okay, or is there, so please be careful and pay attention over here. Okay, now section C, literature. This is the most easiest part. You know what, because you already know the content, you just have to write it. And writing also doesn't mean that you're writing anything and beating around the bush. Do not do that. Please be on point, and be precise and be to the point. Okay, do not bluff around. Okay, so section C, literature, is the most easiest one. I think that, okay, this is extract is the poem thing, I think. Okay, so you can do that. Okay, choose the correct option. Many a times you will face this problem with English, that all the options you will see that they are correct only, but you have to choose the most appropriate one. Okay, so this is, so like, obviously means your presence of mind at that time. So please be careful and pay attention and be attentive. Okay, see again here, or is given, choice is given, so attempt whatever you want, whatever you wish to. Okay, now, okay, read the following, extract. Okay, this is again, I guess, ki poem wala thing. Okay, so see all these things, so you will get. Okay, now any one of the two extracts. Okay, extracts are given. See, there are multiple choices given, so it becomes easy for, like, at a point of time, but also at the same time it is a bit confusing. Not a bit, it is very much confusing, so you will have to tackle it accordingly. You can't do anything about it. It is with everyone, right? So you cannot just play the victim card that you were only suffering with that. So okay, again, read the following. B portion. Okay, attempt any one. Okay, so please read the questions carefully. Question number 8, you have to only attempt one of them, so pay attention to that. Okay, see, this is the or B. Okay, so whichever, and this you will decide in your 15 minutes ka time which was left, which was given at the beginning. Okay, now attempt any one of the two extracts. Again, you have to attempt one. See, the English paper is quite lengthy, I agree with that. In 3 hours you have to write a lot, so that's why I'm saying that from the beginning only be swift. Okay, so that you do not face any problem at the end. Question number 9, again, you have to write a lot, read a lot. So yeah, it is a quite tough job. Okay, now again, or part is given, so you can attempt any one of them for 6 marks. This is okay, and attempt any 5 in about 40 to 50 words. Again, be very careful with these things. If only you have to write with 40 to 50 words, then please stick to the word limit. Do not exceed your word limit. That also makes your examiner really irritating, like really angry. Like, it's really irritating. You write anything and you are writing unnecessarily. Do not do that. Okay, please stick to the word limit, because the marks are there for that also. So keep in mind that you have to stick to the word limits. Okay, only 5 you have to attempt. So great thing. Okay, now any 5 out of the 6 you have to attempt, and then answer to in about 40 to 50 words each. Okay, so the earlier one was with 40 to 50 words, and this is also with 40 to 50 words, and you have to attempt any 2. Okay, and okay, this is for 5 marks. So this, see here, it has been asked to attempt in 120 to 150 words. So this means that if the page is like this, so you'll have to attempt half of the page, I guess. So that will be enough. Obviously, you're like, it depends on your size of the handwriting also, right? So I cannot tell that how much you need to, but accordingly, like for 5 marks you'll have to write and explain. So if you are like writing really with big handwriting, so how much 120 and 150 would be like this much only, and if you're writing with small handwriting, then 150 to 120 will be like this much, I guess. So please take care of the word limit. Okay, and explain is there. Okay, or is there, so that also again really makes it a good point. Okay, internal choices are there too. Now again, like, this is 120 to 150 words. Okay, so one of them is from that main book, and one of them is from that supplementary book, if I'm not wrong. So okay, then answer accordingly, and now it's over. So obviously the paper was quite lengthy, but you cannot do anything about it. You have to be with time. And if you are, like, if you, even if 1% you think that you will miss your paper, or you will let it incomplete, so please practice it for once. Like, have a habit of like sitting for 3 hours, and put a timer, and just solve one sample paper if you are quite nervous and frightened and afraid that what and scared that what will happen on the day of examination. So for that, you can do this thing, that sit for 3 hours, take a timer, and take an answer sheet, and take a question paper, take a printout of it, and try to attempt it in 3 hours, and see that where do you stand. I personally did not, because I did not have the time. So you can do that also. So I hope that I was able to make myself clear, and I was able to explain everything, and whatever I knew, I tried to deliver it to you all people. And so if you found this video helpful, then do like, share, subscribe to my channel, share this with your friends, help them also. And 15 days are really enough, okay, for your for boosting your preparation at whichever level of preparation you are currently. Okay, so do not panic and do not get tensed. You will do good. Okay, and all the best. And yes, do comment and let me know that how did you find the video. So, and please subscribe it. I really want to make it 1K as soon as possible. So if you found this helpful, then please. Okay, so meet you in the next video. Till then, keep hustling hard and keep studying.